So I came to know about New Leaf through a family friend. I had been having a conversation of recent, and I had informed them of my desire to want to change professions and get into project management, who coincidentally enough was also looking to do the same thing, and made me aware of the New Leaf program, which I naturally jumped on because prior to that I had only taken the traditional route of trying to gain accreditation through certifications, but not necessarily understanding the role in itself. And New Leaf provided an opportunity to have insight to the knowledge, from a practical sense, to be able to apply the teaching, if that makes sense. I have to say my experience on the course was amazing. I don't even want to exaggerate, but it truly was. I truly left feeling capable of being able to do the role from a practical sense rather than a theoretical sense, which is what which I guess was the only thing I could go on initially. But due to the level of detail that was put within the whole program, and in terms of the style of teaching and the format and everything and the structure and everything within it, it was just an amazing experience, which just left me with confidence, and conviction to be able to secure a role, for the future. So I must say that I became more intentional in regards to my applications. I felt more convicted and more confident about how to apply. I found that I was now securing multiple interviews, and even though I didn't necessarily get a role straight away, each interview was added experience, was an opportunity for me to learn something and apply that to the next interview. But it was a completely transformation from what had been happening historically, which was where I was applying but not necessarily getting any feedback, whereas now I was actually getting callbacks and being invited to interviews and assessments and so on and so forth. And as I said, I was able to grow with experience through each interview, and grow even with additional confidence. So funny enough, I actually secured a role very recently within the public sector. I actually also had another job offer within the public sector again, a couple of weeks later. And so I'm at the process of just going through my, the checks that, my references, etc. are just going through in currently, but I have a start date which is within the next 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling inspired, and I owe that all to New Leaf. The first thing I would advise is that you need to be intentional and proactive in regarding your applications. New Leaf will provide you with the skills, will provide you with the knowledge, will provide you with the confidence, but effectively you need to implement it yourself to be able to secure the position. I would also say that you need to have a level of perseverance. As I said, I went through multiple applications where initially I was just getting rejected. I then went through a phase where I was now being invited for assessment days and interviews, but not necessarily securing the role. But having said that, I used those experiences, to learn as tools to learn from and apply them to my future interviews, which has led me to secure a role now. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, New Leaf will provide you with as much as they can in terms of knowledge and confidence, to get you there. But effectively, you need to have that proactive spirit and the perseverance to actually accomplish your goal.